Alright, question of the day. How come when you say you're a peach, it's a compliment, but when you say you're bananas, it's an insult? Could it be fruit discrimination by any chance? Maybe, maybe not. G'day Gastromites and welcome to History of a Dish. I'm your host, Torbs Lindgren, and today we're taking a look at the history of a dish that was created to celebrate one of the most famous opera singers of the time, the Peach Melba, named after Dame Nellie Melba. According to Georges-Auguste Escoffier, the French chef who created it, Peach Melba is a simple dish made up of tender and very ripe peaches, vanilla ice cream and puree of sugared raspberry. And any variation on this recipe ruins the delicate balance of its tastes. But let's get into it, shall we? While it's pretty much agreed that the famous French chef Escoffier made the dessert for the Australian opera singer Dame Nellie Melba, what's a little bit more murky is the reason why, as there's a few different stories of Peach Melba's origins. Surprise, surprise. So let's go through the three main contenders. The most popular tale is that Escoffier created the dish to serve at a Savoy hotel party to honour Nellie Melba and the opening of one of her operas in London. This was in 1892 when Escoffier was the chef at the hotel. An addition to this story sometimes is that after hearing her sing, he was so inspired that he created Peach Melba. Another story is in a 1909 biography written about Nellie Melba. The dish was created not at the Savoy Hotel, but instead later at the Ritz-Carlton in London, where the opera singer was staying during her 1898-1899 tour. The story goes that the singer asked for peaches and ice cream so much that Escoffier, who was now working at the Ritz-Carlton, then created the dessert. The third story comes from Nellie Melba's 1925 autobiography, Melodies and Memories. In it, she says that it indeed was the Savoy Hotel, but instead during the years 1904 and 1905, when Escoffier created the dish for her. It has been noted that there's a small conflict to this because Escoffier left the hotel in 1898. In her autobiography, she remembers the day she received Peach Melba for the first time. There arrived a little silver dish which was uncovered before me, with a message that Mr. Escoffier had prepared it especially for me. Much as Eve tasted the first apple, I tasted the first Peach Melba. So there you go, take your pick and decide for yourself. Personally, I'm pretty partial to the first one. And if you're wondering as to how the word Melba was created, it's simply a pseudonym for Melbourne, Dame Nellie Melba's hometown. If you enjoyed this episode and actually did learn something, then continue watching either of these two videos. You can also visit the playlist section or browse the entire History of a Dish video library. Thank you for watching, have a fantabulous day and eat hard.